churches have failed on people.
That's right.
So-called black men, you are the lowest state, and you are the greatest thing God ever created.
That's
It's
right.
time for you men to come back in your place, rule this earth like God made it for you to do.
If you're not Israel, you ain't no kin to me. If you don't fit the 12, then you my enemy. We are in the land of our captivity. Someday we going home, so you best believe. If you're not Israel, you ain't no kin to me. If you don't fit the 12, then you my enemy. We are in the land of our captivity. Someday we going home, so you best believe. Open your eyes, time to awake. We make up the 12 tribes of Israel today. We the real Jews, make no mistakes. They ain't our homeland, they phony, they faking. It ain't about color, it's more about race. God chose a nation to rule in this place. Jacob he loved, Esau he hate. You find that in Malachi 1 and verse 3. Threats, 3. Jerusalem is the motherland, above and it's free. Escalations, 4, B-A-N-C. Get it? Got it? Aprende? Capiche? If I gotta fast for a couple of weeks just to get the kingdom, then well let it be. I am keeping the laws, I keep every feast, keep every Sabbath, break bread and I drink. Who's ready for Passover 2016? In the month of April, where we gather in me, there's a whole lot of laughter. We dance and we sing. Unlimited bread 7 days after the week. Can't wait to see what the elders gon' teach. Pull out my Bible, then pull out my seed. That's a spiritual food. Bon appetit. Some say truth hurts. Read it and weep. If you ain't trying to hear me, then move up the street. When I exit your city, I dust off my feet. Lace up my boots, let's equip with them cleats. Lift up my voice like a trumpet in the street. You can see my zeal, hear my zeal, all in my speech. See that I'm serious, I don't show no teeth. We are imperial, define it and read. And cannot be numbered like sand on the beach. Stop playing.
Where's the black man at that's looking for salvation?
That's
Where's
right.
the strong black man at that's gonna rule his household? Where you at? We're looking for you.
I want everybody to know what we out here teaching. I know a lot of you see who are these brothers out here in purple and black. What is they talking about? I want to be very clear. Listen up. We are out to teach that you black man, black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Native Indian man, Native Indian woman, you are the Israelite the Bible speaks of. You have never been African American. You ain't never been Haitian, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Dominican. According to the Bible, you are an Israelite. And guess what? We can prove that. We can prove that. What was your nationality before 1619? What was your nationality before 1492? Those names were placed on you as possession. Puerto Rican is a possession name. It means rich port. A person can't be a rich port. African American, that's the name of two Caucasian males. That's not in their nationality. Haitian means hell. How can you be a hell? So what we out here is to bring you the truth. Give me John 8:32. You don't come right back up. Real quickly, let you know what we out here for. This is a truth campaign.
Right.
I know you're not used to seeing black men, Hispanic men stand for anything but nonsense. We are not a fraternity. We're not finna step into a march in front of you. We're here with the words of God to wake our people up out of their deep sleep. Go on and read it.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
I want you to call and read again, because nobody say they love God more than blacks and Hispanics. We fill up the Christian church. We fill up the Catholic church. We always say that we love God, love Jesus, do everything they say. So let's go by what the Bible, which declare and teach us what God wants, what Jesus wants. Call and read it again so they don't think I'm making it up.
This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
God said that we should know the truth. And that the truth is going to do what?
Will make you free.
The truth will do what?
Make you free.
Our people need to be free.
That's right.
But you still thinking you're African American, that's not a nationality. Right. There is no culture to that. So therefore, I can treat my sisters like whores. I can sell drugs to you. I can play you. I can rob you. I can steal from you. Because that's not no nationality. There's no culture behind that. It's a lie. God said you should know the truth, and that his truth is what's going to set you free. That's why we are here on this corner. We are here because we know the truth, and our duty is to come out here and teach it to you. Go on and read again.
This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
You understand that you know that African American is the truth. That's a derogatory term to call you by the name of true white man. African American is the name of true white man. African, it goes back to the name of who? Leo Scipio Africanus. He conquered Hannibal during the Punic Wars. He named the land that y'all know today as Africa after himself. Before he conquered that, it was called the land of Mizraim, or the land of Ham, according to the Bible. Where do we get the American part from? Amerigo Vespucci. Google it. So you mean to tell me two white men that made you, sister? You? It's a derogatory term. Two white men can't make not one person at all. It takes a man and a woman, don't it? That lets you know the level of hatred we living up under. But we sign it off when we go to school, when we sign up for a job application, African American. African American. It's a derogatory term. It's not your nationality. According to God, we're the Israelites, and we can prove that. And that's what we out here to do. If it means anything to you, come over here and learn. Give me the scripture real quick. You coming right back up. Hosea 4:6. Once again, we are here to teach the black man and black woman, Hispanic man and woman, Native Indian man and woman that we are family.
Right. That's right.
We are the Israelites, and we can prove it with the Bible and historical facts. Yes, we read. Yes, we research. We can prove what we are here talking about. Call and read it real quick.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
Call the book again. Once again, we don't come out the Bible. We don't read right out of the Bible that we don't learn in church. That we don't learn on TBN and the Word Network. Call and read again.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
God said that his people, who is his people? You 12 tribes of Israel, you Israelites, known today as black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. He said you are being destroyed because you lack knowledge. We got the 8th grade certificate, high school diploma. Some of y'all got the college degree. Some of y'all that went to trade school. Is that the knowledge God saying that we don't get? Read again what God is saying.
My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
You don't know who you are.
Right.
And with you not knowing who you are, your customs, your ways, that's how we become thugs.
Right.
Game bangers.
Right.
Baby mamas. Baby daddies. Because we are not living who we are. We try to assimilate. That's what we're doing. But we are here because we love our people and we know the truth. And we understand that that truth, according to the Bible, is what's going to make us free.
That's right.
That's going to make me see you as my sister and not as another piece of behind. I'm going to see you as a mother, not as something to make money off of and merchandise. Call and read the whole verse. Why don't you come back, officer?
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge.
You know what? And this ain't the first time us in the street. We all over the place. Google us. And everywhere we go, our people love to say, I'm black and I'm proud. You're not black. Where can you get a ticket to go to the land of black?
Black matters. Black lives matter.
Our people love the identity that's been placed on them during slavery. They love to say they're black, they're Puerto Rican, Haitian, Dominican, so forth and so on. But God gave you a name. He gave you a heritage. And it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. So if you say that you love God and love Jesus, where do we learn about God and Jesus from? In the Bible, right? So why are we not doing what it say do? I'm going to give you an example. What's today? Today is Saturday. The Sabbath. Give me Exodus 20 real quick. Let you know these churches ain't teaching you the Bible. They teach you how to bring your money in to make $1 off you.
65 million plane.
We got preachers on TV telling you to give them money for a $65 million plan. And we think that's a man of the Lord. He on TV, he got a nice suit, everybody know him. But call and read that real quick.
Chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
God said remember the Sabbath day. How many of y'all know that today is a Sabbath day? So with us knowing that the Sabbath, the reason the Lord said remember it, for what? Just us to know it? Or is he asking us to do something in our remembrance? If I remember, I'm going to bring it down to a common thing. If you remember your birthday, what do you do for your birthday? What's the custom of the world? You celebrate it. What? You throw a little party, get a cake, outfit, might go somewhere. When you remember it, it comes with an action, right? So if God's saying remember the Sabbath day, is it just for us to have it in our brain, oh, today the Sabbath? When he said remember the Sabbath day, what are we supposed to do? Read on.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
To what?
To keep it holy.
To do what?
To keep it holy.
How do we do that, Christians? How do we keep the Sabbath day holy according to God? We say we love him. We say we got a personal relationship with him. But when you start reading the Bible, it lets you know we don't have a personal relationship. That's another send-off word. If I said I have a personal relationship with you, I should know your name, right? I should know something about you. How you look, where you live, maybe your family, sisters, brothers. But we ask folks about God and things pertaining to God in the Bible, and they don't know it. Is that a personal relationship? That's not a relationship at all. So are we out here to condemn our people? No. We are here to wake you up. These brothers you see in front of you, we did the same thing you are doing now.
That's right.
Not keeping the Sabbath day holy, not didn't know who we were, living like whoremongers, game bangers, drug dealers. Why are we not doing it anymore? Because we have truly read the Word of God. And we understand it's not a book of merchandise. It ain't about prosperity. It's about a particular people. Their customs, their ways, and what God is going to do for them in the past and what he's going to do in the future. Do y'all understand that? Finish that verse up again. Just drop Exodus because the brother finna go into something else. Give me back Hosea 4 and 6. We are here because we love our people. Blacks and Hispanics ain't used to seeing love. When y'all see love, I'm not here trying to sell you something. Trying to get inside your pocket. Two brothers that came up here trying to offer us money. We ain't out here for money. The scripture says, freely give, freely you received. So why is we charging folks money for the word? Ask yourself that. Watch this.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge.
You gotta make sure you ain't rejecting this knowledge, because time and chance is coming to y'all. You have heard today that you are not who you think you are. That God has placed an identity on you. Now your job is to do, let's see if this brother is up in line. Because I don't want nobody to take my word for it. We're real good at listening to whatever folks. Our people can sound real good. I want you to prove it. Look into it. See if I'm lying on this corner. Or see if I'm telling you the straight up God's honest truth. Finish that verse, battle time.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
What?
I will also reject thee.
So you wonder why God is jacking us up. Why we always talking about we need equal rights. We need civil rights. We need justice. We need equality. Because God's hand is against us, blacks and Hispanics. And his hand is going to continue to be against us until we wake the hell up. Quit playing games. Quit sounding good with our mouth, but our life is completely contrary to what we say we believe. And guess what? We are here to teach it to you. Be an example. That's what we are here for. A lot of this stuff ain't nobody told y'all. That's why we here.
Right.
To let you know this information. Finish that verse up.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
God has rejected us. You wonder why in the hell is we the only ones getting shot up? Why are we always the ones screaming and crying and marching for justice? Why no other nationalities out here doing the same thing? Because the hand of God is against us. According to the book of Deuteronomy 28 chapter, he put curses on us. Do you understand this? This is a curse. And God made sure this didn't happen to nobody else. Well, can't nobody else say, you know what, that happened to me too. You too? Yeah, me too. No, God is awesome. He'll make sure something happened to you that can't nobody else raise their hand and say it happened to them. This is supposed to lead us back to who we are. He left us for a sign. Grab that real quick to Deuteronomy. You were just going into that, wasn't you? Grab that real quick. Deuteronomy 28, but that's verse 46. Yeah. Grab that real quick. And once again, we coming out the Bible. We ain't using our words. I know y'all used to the preacher, yeah, Lord, and give you a long sermon. Nah. Our people are dying. And they're Christians. Dying. And they're Muslims. Dying. And they're Catholics. Because they don't know God. God ain't being taught to them. And you are required to know who God is, you lost Israelites. And he's going to afflict you until you wake up. That's in the Bible. And Creflo ain't going to tell you that. Watch this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
It shall come to pass, man, future prophecy. God do not lie. You are living right now what we finna read. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So let me make that plain to you. God said, if you don't hearken. That means if you don't listen. If you don't listen to what God said he wants you to do, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To do all his rules, his guidelines, his stipulations. It's very plain. We understand that with kids. Hey, I want you in the house at 10 o'clock. What's your rule? 10 o'clock be in the house. It's very simple. God done gave us rules, but we don't keep them. He calls them commandments in the Bible. He calls them laws in the Bible. He calls them statutes in the Bible. And for disobeying his laws, statutes, and commandments, he brings forth judgment. A punishment for being disobedient. That's what we're reading about right now. Come on, read it again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice.
So if we don't listen to God, blacks and Hispanics, is God just saying, okay, you don't want to listen to me, it's all good, it's okay. I know your heart, you're a good person, it's okay. I know I got a thick book telling you what I want from you, but you don't have to do it because you're a good person. Is that in the Bible? Not at all. But 100% of our people believe that's scripture. Call and read again. Let's see how God. So, do you have a choice of doing what you want to do outside the Bible? Call and read again.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes.
What's going to happen to you?
Which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
No, all these blessings.
All these curses.
All these blessings.
All these curses.
No, prosperity.
All these curses.
No, it's your season.
All these curses.
No, it's a new day for you. The Lord finna bless you.
All these curses.
God said in his Bible over and over again, if you don't listen to what I say do, I am going to curse you. So what's one of the curses? Maybe we're making this up. We're putting a lot of extra juice on this. Let's grab a curse that has now become our history. The officer Leon was just going into it. Real quick, let's grab the nail in the coffin. 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So wait a minute, sisters, where's Egypt at? Y'all know? Where's Egypt? It's in Africa. It's actually at the top part of Northeast Africa. The most toppest part. Where's the map at? Let me show it to you. We got it on there? Here we go. Egypt is right here. That little blue spot, that's Egypt. That's Egypt, right? Right next to it's right next to Watch this for a minute. Keep looking at that. Read that again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So if you know any of the history of the Bible, as much as we go to church, we should know. The Israelites served in Egypt, right? For how long? 400 years, exactly. Now, that's historically accurate. Google the Valley of the Kings. Like I said, I know a lot of y'all think the Bible is a fairy tale book. Google Valley of the Kings. The Hebrews served and built for 400 years. So yes, the Bible is true. So once again, it said we was on serving in Egypt. He's going to bring us into Egypt again. Historically, the Israelites never went back into Egypt. When we came out with Moses, we never came back as a nation now. So we read in prophecy, he said you don't go back into Egypt again. So if we didn't go back into the physical landmass again, what is God talking about?
Exodus 20 and 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So guess what? When you hear the term Egypt, if you was an Israelite and you don't spend 400 years again there, if you heard Egypt, you know that means slavery. That means bondage. You don't mean it's a vacation home. They say, hey, I'm going to send you back to Egypt. Oh, Egypt, that's hard bondage. That's slavery. Oh, no, hell no. So God is saying he's going to send us into Egypt again, into slavery, bondage. How? Now, according to history, we walked out of Egypt, right? How did God say he was going to bring the same Israelites back into Egypt, into slavery again?
Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
God said as a curse, as a punishment for not keeping his commandments, he was going to bring you into Egypt. Slavery again. How?
With ships.
How?
With ships.
Now let me, process of elimination. We learned this in school, right? Who went into slavery with slave ships? Negroes, right? Anybody else? That lets you know there is a God and that he's not playing games.
That's right.
So that was Bible prophecy that became our history. So he said that we was going to go back into slavery with ships. That happened right here, right? So once we got them ships, maybe it was a Tom Jordan cruise. Maybe we was going to kick it. What was going to happen when we got off the slave ship?
Again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
So Moses said the same way I'm telling it to you is the way it's going to happen. If I'm saying you don't go into slavery again with ships, that's exactly what it's going to be. Watch this.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We never saw our homeland again. Our homeland ain't Africa. They got us from off the west coast of Africa. Now we get to, the brother done touch on how we got into Africa. But our homeland is Jerusalem according to Galatians 4:26. Africa is not the homeland of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indian. Our homeland is in Jerusalem. And we can prove that with the Bible too. But let's continue so we don't lose a thought.
And there ye shall be sold.
So when you get off the slave ships, raise that a little bit higher. I want you to grab this one over here too. Hold those up for me. Because our people need visual illustration. Read that last part again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
So when we got off the slave ships, did we go to the Hilton Hotel? Did we go to the park, to the beach? What happened when we got off the slave ship, sister? We were sold. We became slaves to whoever had the highest bid of money. Read that again. What God say?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
No, unto your friend.
Unto your enemy.
Once again, we ask our people, do we have enemies today? Oh, no, we got enemies. Then we do. We tried to go spiritual with it. Yeah, it's the devil. Something we can't see. Was this physical or spiritual? Was this physical or spiritual? So when God said you got enemies, it wasn't spiritual. That was physical people that separated your families. That raped your wives, raped your sons, sold you off, killed you, hung you, burned you, sold you.
Castrated.
So watch this.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
So there we was going to be sold for slave man, slave woman. That's how we know the Bible is a true book. You understand that, sister? You understand? That's how we know. This happened to nobody else. Nobody else. Give me that. Is that Jeremiah 50? Regret it real quick. I know some of this y'all are shocked. Why we didn't hear this in church? Why we didn't hear this in school? We there all damn day. We gotta be there for 8 years and 4 years and all this. Why they ain't teach us this? This ain't no hidden knowledge. It's because they have to keep this out of your brain. This stop you from twerking. You understand that? This stop you from selling drugs. This stops you from sagging your pants. It puts your man back in the place he's supposed to be in. Watch this.
There's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
So guess what? When we read in Deuteronomy 28, it happened to a particular people. We was oppressed together. So you wonder how in the world is we mentioning so-called Hispanics or Latinos and Native Indians? Why not saying that? Because we don't know a damn thing about their history. The same thing that happened to us happened to them too. But they try to separate us and make it seem like even though we went through the same thing, y'all different. When it comes to gangs, who is the biggest beef in gangs? Blacks and Hispanics. And we don't even discuss the Native Indians. It's like they don't even exist. We out here, Christ said in John 8:32, that we don't know the truth, and the truth is gonna set us free. We have to realize the truth. And guess what? Some of this is a hard pill to swallow.
Right.
A lot of us got friends that's white.
Right.
But it's the truth. It is what it is. And God don't care about none of our feelings. He ain't asking your opinion. Our job is to do what? Obey. That's it. Just like with your child. You been in the house at 10 o'clock. Is that up for negotiation? No, it's being in the house at 10 o'clock. Period. Or it's a punishment at 10:01. Have y'all ever heard that before?
Yes.
That is a rule, a commandment of God. If you say you love God and love Jesus, they said the proof of that for you women, one of the examples is for you not to have pants on or anything that pertains to a man. Just like a man don't supposed to be wearing women clothing. We don't want supposed to be in dresses and skirts. I don't care if Kanye West, 2 Chainz, any rapper, entertainer thought, Jaden Smith, it don't matter if they put it on. God said, if you believe in me, you Israelites, you're supposed to do it. Now watch this. What does, I said, well God said that you are an Israelite. What does that word mean? Because I told you what African American mean, what Haitian mean, Puerto Rican, all these Dominican, dog, what is it,
Dogs of the Lord.
Dogs of the Lord. Dominican means dogs of the Lord. All these derogatory terms. What does Israelite mean? Y'all supposed to know? Close. Let me tell y'all, the name that God placed on you, you black Hispanics and Native Indians, Israel means Prince of God, or Prince of the Power. For you sisters, princess, right? What is a prince and a princess? Close. Royalty. A prince is royalty.
That's right.
Princess, royalty. Now let's dumb it down very low. Have you ever seen the Queen of England in apple bottoms? Have you seen her in pants? Ever? Why? Why you never see worldly royalty in jeans? Some of you women, because we're dealing with the women right now. Why? Because royalty dress a certain way.
That's right.
Where do you think the Queen of England got that from? Because you sisters are the original royalty of the earth. You brothers are the original royalty of the earth. But we throw away that to become what? African Americans. So your sisters in your repentance, now we understand for work, McDonald's you probably got to wear pants. Ask them to see if you can wear dresses. Most jobs allow that. It's not enough women that speak up and say that.
I just heard that too. Like I was cause like in my school, like they like know me to be like a church girl. And they was like, you know, you can wear skirts to church. I mean to work. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this girl do it. They have to do it. They can't say you can't do it. And I was like, what? Like, you know, I need to start doing that.
Since you need to do it. Guess what? You're so far ahead of the game. You are considering keeping God's commandments.
That's right.
You ain't caught up. I don't see you with the blonde hair and the long weave.
Right.
You have some sense. You ain't been that destroyed like some of our other sisters have been. But if you love God, I'm going to say it again. Christ said in the book of John 14:15, if you love me, do what? Keep my commandments. That means do what I say do. How can I say I love you, but I'm not giving you no action? I'm not showing you that I love you. I'm just giving you lip service. Christ said, if you love me, keep my commandments. If you love me, show me. Do what I say do. He said right here, Christ said he come in the volume of the book, right? The whole Bible, not just the New Testament, the whole Bible. He said in the book of Deuteronomy, read again. So we don't think that this is our words. We love God and we show that we love God by keeping his commandments, by doing what he say do. If I love God, I won't come out here in a dress. I won't have a bra on, lipstick, mini skirt, trying to get in touch with my feminine side. I'm going to look the way God told me to look. And teach my brothers that don't know no better how God commanded them to look. Why? Because we're the royalty of the earth.
Right.
We are the princes and princesses of God.
Deuteronomy 22:5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
That's not up for debate. God don't want to hear your extra stuff. He said you shall not. That means don't do it. Period. He ain't trying to hear nothing about no wears women pants. He ain't trying to hear, well, it's cold outside. All these different excuses. God said, if you love me, do what I say do. So now the ball is in your court, in your court. If you truly love God, show it to him. It says faith without works is dead. Faith is belief. Works mean you're doing something, like you work a job. So your belief is supposed to come with some action, some evidence, some proof. For us, man, you know, in the Bible it said we're supposed to have a beard on our face. Read that for us real quick. A lot of brothers like being clean shaven. They like the bald head look. They want to look like Michael Jordan and Boris Kojo and all these Magic Johnson and all them. Guess what? I do security work. Security is military. You gotta have a clean shaven. This ain't a glue on. The same way you go and say, hey, because of my religious beliefs, they allow you to do it. But guess too many of our people don't stand for the religion they claim to believe.
But it's not a religion, it's a lifestyle.
Right, but legally, what our oppressor respect is that verbiage. My religious beliefs is I have to wear a dress. My religious beliefs, I have to have a beard on my face. My religious beliefs, I can't work on Saturday. It's the Sabbath day. Our congregation, we give out letters that folks take to the job and they honor it. But Negroes don't stand for God at their job. They think about the money. Well, I'm going to go there and marry. You know, on Saturday it's double time. You know, I'm going to make this extra money. No. You seeing us do it. Bible is about change.
That's right.
Can somebody show me where it's saying the Bible, come as you are? Where is that, come as you are? Show me where it's saying that God hates the sin and not the sinner. I could go on and on. I don't know so many Christian quotes that it got to be scripture because everybody's saying it. It's nowhere in the Bible. You got to change to be able to serve the Lord.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.